Welcome back, Armchair Warriors. Tom here with episode number 10, 1-0, for my German campaign in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Eyes modification version 12.1.1. We are just the beginning of November of 1939. We had just recently declared and conquered Poland, and I'm looking on the resources map to kind of show the breadth of my rich kingdom here that I have. However, if you notice, we are losing stuff left and right here. I'm losing 100 energy a day, but we're well over a year and a half before we'll run out of energy at this point. We're losing 130 a day in steel. That's about 80 days roughly before we run out of steel. Losing 21 a day in rares. That's about 90 plus days before we run out there. So we got to do something about that. Now you notice in my builds, I do overall my production here. We are building some things that we really need. We do need these rare mines to be open pretty soon. In 30 days, a little over 30 days, I'll have one more rare opening up, so that'd be cool. We will be all right in that regards. This is a problem too. If we're losing $50 a day, in a matter of 40 days, we will be reaching a point where we'll be getting some negative modifiers. So stuff's got to really change around here real quick. I think we don't need to worry about factories at this point. We could use more IC. More IC is good, but if we don't have if we don't have the resources to be able to run those factories, it's kind of useless, right? So pushing all those factories down. Yeah, we got this little infrastructure we got to build up too. Probably don't know. I don't think I need all these coal fields coming online, but maybe we will. Is there anything here? I know, yeah, we need these here. This will be one round done. Okay, we do need these in May. The bombers, actually, you know what? These are more bombers that we're building, but we don't need them in spring at this point. We can wait. Same goes with all these twin engine fighters. I can get paired with them. We do, let's see. This would be 2 wings of fighters coming out soon, a matter of a couple months, but do we need them as well necessarily? I got plenty of fighters. This could wait until a little bit later. Okay, so this should push all of this stuff up a little bit closer to the forefront here. We do need to make sure we get plenty of energy and steel, because if I can stop buying, if I can curtail some of the iron we're buying, that would be great. We could probably, what is that, $5 for $5.50 for 5 oil from Romania. We'll keep that going, I think. The energy we're losing. Okay, yeah, we're not producing enough. We're not producing enough energy. That's the main deal. It's not being converted to crude oil. And actually, we are producing 21, trading for 5. We're not, it says we're not using any. We really aren't. I hate to do this, but I need to save some money here because I need to find a way. Well, need to find a way to get more money, but we just did in last episode or episode before, I forget which exactly. We just institute some high-level bonds, I think. It doesn't get us a whole bunch of unity. Yeah, we get Series C war bonds. So high of all the bonds, you have A, B, and C bonds. A bonds give more unity, but not that much money. C bonds give less unity, but a lot more money. I don't think the bonds give quite as much money as, say, taxation does, but taxation really puts a little kibosh here, a little bit more than what the Series C war bonds do. Be nice to be able to get rid of that, which I don't think we're in the running for anything like that yet. even total economic mobilization still maintains the same consumer goods. Normal conscription we will leave. The 3-year draft, we could probably actually drop this down to a 2-year draft. I mean, we would lose that 15% manpower modifier. What's the deal here? I'm looking at ways overall right now. I'm looking at ways to mitigate some of my IC hits because we're at just under 11,000 IC debt and we're paying 62 a day. So 180, about 185 days before we get that paid off, which is that not big of a deal. I'm fine with the IC debt. In fact, I might even consider ramping that up just a tad in order to reduce the amount of resources being drained here. That might be viable. Which if that's the case, though, we could do a 2-year draft instead of the 3-year draft, gain a little bit more extra IC. Our consumer goods require during now we don't have to worry about peacetime because it's not peacetime right now. We would get a little bit more money. Officer recruitment would go down some. So the trade-off is increased IC and a little bit extra money. In return, we would lose some manpower. That's what I was looking for. We're gaining 10 a month, so it'd probably go down to about 9, a little bit over 9 a month, maybe. And also recruitment. So yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know, totalitarian system, definitely keep it on that because that reduces the amount of economic goods required for wartime. The heavy industry emphasis, yes, on that too. So honestly, there really isn't anything different we want to do here. Yeah. There's really nothing that's going to change anything drastically other than, like I said, dropping from a 3-year to a 2-year draft. But nah, I'm not worried about that. There's nothing in here that we can do. I mean, yeah, I could look at switching out Adolf Hitler here, but there honestly isn't anybody terribly better. Yeah, there isn't really anybody better here in this case. Rudolf Hess, there's nobody better than him in this regards because the IC efficiency provides. The only thing is, I think it's next year. Goring, we'll lose the Goring's 4-year plan, which means then we could probably switch over to Schacht here. Halimar Schacht to get the IC efficiency. Possibly. Is there anybody else? I mean, not really anybody terribly better. Go for a resource industrialist to get some of that resources in crude oil. That's neither here nor there. Okay, so let's now advance the speed a little bit here. Diplomatic alignment, Chile is going to access. That would make sense because they're bordering Argentina. I imagine Argentina is influencing them at this point somewhat. Oh yeah, I wanted to see, wait for the day to change here. I'm going to speed up in just a little bit, in just a moment, but I don't want to go too fast right away. Top of the month, there we go. So now we're working on a lot of our resources, coal fields, steel refineries. Cool. So we're working on our resources quite a bit. The rares, of course, still working on that too. We'll be getting some energy, some coal fields opening up here, at least 4 of them this month alone. And then a couple more next month as well. Here's one. Well, actually, there's several areas we need to we need some help on. We need to get supplies at 50K so we can drop 10 IC down into production. We need our reinforcements to kind of stabilize a little bit, which they are. We're in that quiet period right now where we're not fighting, so therefore we don't really need much in the way of reinforcements. You can see we're just using 0.6 a day, which over the course of 30 days, it's 18 manpower we would need, which is far more than what our month we can earn in a month. So we might need to look at upping the amount of manpower that we're getting, but we're doing all right in that regards. The rares, oh, everything just jumped up majorly here. Well, that's because we just started the game and everything. Fuel, good God. Wait, 2 fuels being traded for? I don't see where it's being traded for. Yeah, remove well, but I don't see where we're trading for 2 fuel. That is weird. Okay, whatever's. All right, see, efficiency dropped. I think because we lost something probably. 2 of these go bye-bye. So we're 15 in the red. And what do we got here? Oh, so where's our light medium bombers? Okay, that medium bomber and this medium bomber. We'll get those guys. I feel like we can hold off. Once these 2 come online as well, I'll push those to the bottom. So that'll be another 9 IC. That'll drop down into here. So that'll be the steel refiner being worked on and the coal field almost being worked on as well too. Got to figure a way to get our money back in order here. All right. Get that guy, and let's go back into production here. Yep, drop him down below. So yay. We're doing good. So that one will make sure that we've got the steel refinery being built and the rares extraction being started. The next plane getting completed, I'll drop it to the bottom, and then the rares will get worked on fully here. Let's bring that up to the top. There we go. So we received some money. So we got about $3,000. I don't know if this is monthly. I don't know what the rate is on this. Monthly, quarterly, every 2 months. I'm not sure. I forget when I started. If it was last month or the month before. If it was September or if it was August. No, it would have been August because it's only when you go to war. So the earliest it could have been would have been September. Which if that's the case, then it's every 2 months that I'm getting this. Which if so, that's cool. That's 3,000 every 2 months, 1,500 a month. We're going down 45 a day. So that's 450. Well, that's 450 in 10 days and 13 something every month. So it's about 2,700 almost over 2 months. So if we're getting 3,000, yeah, this will keep us in the green. Okay, we're doing good there. Assuming nothing else changes, of course. That is the big priority here, is making sure that not too much else changes overall. All right. So a couple of our bombers, 4 of our bomber wings now have sufficient escorts to go with them when they go bombing. We don't have to worry about that until, of course, war with France in the lowlands. But at least right now they're done. These I do want to make sure that they're going because I will need my navy will need some oomph like these guys are pretty soon. Definitely 1942, 1943. I've got a whole bunch of other builds I need to put in, but it doesn't have to be right now. I will say, what I am looking at putting in is some long-range submarines. They take just about a year. Probably should be putting in the long-range subs now. Short-range subs take 10 months. 10.5 months to complete. Same with those. Probably need to put those in pretty soon here too. Um, so is there anything? Sneak attack cough. My goodness, my apologies. I want to have the subs popping out after we've conquered France. So that way we can build them in France. We don't have to worry about shipping all the subs that I've got here now. Here now. I can use them. Oh, and also here. So I got two fleets here. I put subs in groups of 3, by the way, 3 sub wolf packs, if you will. So this group of 20, that's going to be 7 total fleets. One fleet's going to only have 2 subs in it, but that's fine. The coastal subs, those will be used to cover around England. The regular subs that are here, I'm going to use them to cover the west coast here, basically. Still will need to move. I mean, I could leave some of the coastal subs here, but I'll need to move some of the coastal subs to French ports, French northern ports here, I suppose. But that's all future stuff. The other subs that we're going to build, the long range and regular subs, will be built on the western ports here and used to go out to the North Atlantic and ravage around there. Okay, infantry unit, cool. I like all these techs coming and going off. Cool. Give me $6, so that will slow down the drain there. We will export some zinc here to the Soviet Union. We'll get $1,800 for that. That's cool. Keeps us in the green a little bit longer. Soviet Union now wants to give us some money, so that's about another $11 right there. So we'll be just losing about 25 almost, which I mean that's fine. I think we're okay now as far as money goes. We're definitely getting enough. If it's every 2 months, 3,000 every 2 months, we'll be getting plenty to keep us in the green. It's our resources that are really, really having me worried. All right, so we leave the supplies the way they are. Everything else is fine there. Let me make sure that our... Oh, so here I was looking to see what would be dropping off soon. Not till May of 1940, and that's 44 IC alone. That would drop me production down to just under 900, so yay for that. February, this rares will get built. So that's 10 more IC we'll get back. These rares are still going to go in production for a few more rounds. This one, many more rounds. Then down here, ignoring the boats because my fleet's not going to be ready until 1942, 43. We have a couple steel refineries coming online in December. So that's 14 IC there. Got some other stuff coming out over the next few months. Yeah, okay, cool. I am feeling good about this. Supplies and supplies, sure. We're up to 543 IC. And this is, yeah, reinforcement's good. So rares are now, so our heavy, I don't know, maybe because we just started the game from the save and things are all the stats are fluctuating to meet what they're supposed to really be. But this looks far better than what popped up initially here. Rares now -8. So if that's the rate that we're going at this point, I think we're okay. Same with 112 with 8. Oh, good grief, that's well over 230, 240 days, I'd have to say. Metal, that's just less than 100 days, about 95, 96. Energy, that's 400 days or 500 days roughly. So yeah, plenty. Again, assuming nothing else changes. I will say though, in the matter of just a couple months here, things are going to change. United States, whoa, thank you. You are going to be my savior for sure. I'll go in the green here. Whoa, what is this for? Militia strength increase? Oh, okay. So all these others that are going to be wrapping up soon, they're one and dones. So here's where our manpower is going to be getting blown out. We need to reorganize division, which we shall. And I just saw we're getting attacked via air. Uh, Still went too quick there. Okay, Shabak. 1939. We'll cancel that out. If it was much older, I would let it. Ride. Still. There we go. So it's up here. Okay, so we're fine. We are busting them down big time. They're popping in. Looks like they're getting wrecked, but they're fleeing as soon as they can, which unfortunately for a couple of them will not be fast enough. New air wing coming in. Medium wing coming in there. Here, let's turn that off. Yay. Okay. Army headquarters. We can cancel that out as well. Nice to have that though. So how are we set here? I think all of our troops in Poland have kind of settled down now a little bit. This garrison needs to come out to there. This garrison corps can slide down like so. Somebody had mentioned that my artillery, variable artillery, may not be moving. Yeah, it does. You can see its speed is only 0.6 kilometers per hour, so it moves very, very slowly. You can make that move a little bit faster with some additions that you can throw on here. Some extra brigades and regiment types that can make it move a little bit faster. But for our purposes right now, until we get those units ready, which we won't need for almost 2 years here, well over a year and a half, we don't need to worry about that right now. We're just slowly moving into place. So that way they're in a position when it comes time to attack our next foe, they'll be there. They'll be ready. I think we're, oh, yeah, it's the same guy. I think we're all set-ish over here. I am thinking we are going to have a winter attack on Denmark. I really, really would rather not do that. But I feel that I will need to do so we can kind of maintain our economic standing. Without knowing the specifics here, obviously there's a lot of resources here that we need, a lot of resources here that we need as well, and some energy, a little bit of energy there, and some IC overall. Norway probably might be following suit as well, as a bunch of rares which we need, and iron ore. Yeah, I don't know the specifics on all those, but yeah, we still need to maintain our momentum, our attack momentum here. Fortunately, I think between the time of attacking Norway, Denmark, we'll be getting a bunch of our mines coming online, so it should help slake our resource thirst. Also, it's helping too. Things would be much worse if we didn't have IC debt going on right now. The fact that like I said, we're just under 11,000 IC debt. You're paying that off, of course, at the bare minimum 20%. We may need to increase it if things start getting a little bit worse. We start getting more and more units. That is, though, however, reducing the amount of resources that we'll need to put towards the available IC we have. Since 62 IC is going to pay the debt down, that's 62 steel, 31 rares, and 124 energy that we're not needing because that 62 IC is going strictly to pay our debt. well, I was about to provide an example, but I think that'd be only for Americans. When here in America, when we receive our paycheck, and maybe it's the same in other countries too, but when we receive our paycheck, a certain percentage of that of our paycheck is removed for taxes, but also removed for if your company provides medical insurance. We don't have here in America. We really don't have a state-run, or I should say, we don't have an effective state-run medical care. There is, it's Medicare, Medicaid. There's some states like California that provide uh, some some Medicare, state Medicare as well. But nonetheless, when I receive my paycheck, a certain amount of that's taken out for my medical insurance I have through the company. Well, that's tax free. That's money that I don't have taxes paid out of. So nice little thing here. That's kind of the same thing here where that IC is going toward the IC debt. We're not having to pay resources towards that IC debt, the amount of IC going to pay down the IC debt. So it's good to have IC debt, I suppose. And if you're running into a resource snafu like I am, but of course it also minimizes how much, that's 62 IC. That's a whole bunch of stuff I could be building right now too. Romania, sure. And we're going down in supplies. Oh, I see why. Because our IC level changed drastically. So there we go. Don't have anything around here that we want to address. That's that many less rares, but we're okay. Going down just 4. We're in the red, but we're okay. We're not losing quite so much. I mean, that's worrisome. Which on that note, yeah, let's do this. So who has Soviet Union? Let's offer a trade agreement. We want to buy 50 metal, 50 steel. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. How about Italy? How much money do you have? 30. Oh, let's see if you want. You don't want. Okay. Let's go decline, and then can I buy? No, you don't want to. Really? Really? Well, Italy doesn't need supplies. That's why they're not going to buy supplies from me anyway. So yeah, no duh. Netherlands? No, we're not going to worry about it. Can we make any money elsewhere? Switzerland doesn't have any money, so moot point. Romania? No. Hungary? That's a big no. Siam? Do you want to buy at least 1 or 2 of my supplies? Let's do 2, maybe 3 supplies. Yeah, get an extra buck. Panama. Well, that's a bummer. That's it. Okay. Siam declined. Okay, fine. But Soviet Union's going to sell us some metal, so we're not going to be losing quite so much now. It's about 90 plus days before we run out. At the rate we're going. The amount of money we're losing in 1,000 days, well, actually, much sooner than that, we'll be in some trouble. I think it's 3,000. When you're down to, it's either 3,000 or 2,000, you get a warning basically saying, hey, you're at this level. And then 1,000 below that, that's when things get even worse, when your warning turns into well, now you got to throw IC towards consumer goods because your country is running broke. You're running out of money. Another 5% IC efficiency, probably because of something, probably Goring's 4-year plan. Something's going to flip over here. Okay, let's speed this up again. Do apologize. Last episode certainly wasn't the longest of all. Hour and a half, I know, but we didn't go that far. Mid-September to the beginning of November here, so just 45 days roughly. Do want to get to the next year. Okay, Mountain HQ advance. We don't need to do that anymore. And reconnaissance aircraft, we don't need to do that either. Now, we need to go here. Study for level 3. Mountain HQ has... I want to say no. I've got... I've got this... Yeah, I've already got 5 cores, so I could have technically 25 Mountaineers if I wanted to. But I do think we want to say yes to this because I think I do want some more Mountaineers and future plans. I'm going to say yes. We'll go ahead and say yes on that. Thank you. Future plans. These Mountaineers, basically everybody that's here, and others I'm going to throw on here. Be ski troops in 1941. Some more Mountaineers. Staff it up. There's what, 9 divisions? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divisions, I guess. Okay, 5, 6, yeah, 8 divisions. So I need about another 17 more or less to fully staff this all out. They're all going to Norway to assist in the conquering of that country, and then basically they'll sit here until they're relieved by garrison units, and then they'll move. They'll move over here-ish. Yeah, because eventually we will be partnered with Finland, and I think we'll be able to move through infrastructure. Yeah, we don't know. I think we'll be able to move through Finland to the Russian border and be able to attack that way. If not, then I can always transport them. I do, however, want some Mountaineers for our attacks in the Soviet Union, specifically, especially in, let's go to simplified terrain map mode here. Down in here, in this area, of course, and I want to say up north as well. I know it's mostly woods and stuff like that, but I think I do feel that there's some advantages with the Mountaineers in those type of regions. But yeah, mostly down in this region as we push towards Baki and Tbilisi, all throughout the Caucasus here. So yay on getting those 2. They're probably over here somewhere. Yeah, they're over here. We're gonna send them over this way. Let's get some leaders on them. So I'm looking for, well, let's scroll down a bit. We don't need, yeah, here we go. We're in a good area here. Oh, this guy actually could do just well. Winter Specialist. Arctic, Highlands Arctic, Hills Arctic, and Mount Arctic. Obviously, there'd be more doable up north than down south. I'm pretty sure there's another Mountaineer type, or Hills, or something. Engineer, sure, we're going to go ahead and use him. Not the most ideal, but that works. No, not him. Milch. Here we go. 12th Army. Here we just click here. And there we go. Excellent. Okay. Oh, that's right. We have a brand new unit. March out towards this way, I suppose. And yeah, I guess up there. And then let's put a decent leader on him. There we go. Attacking guy. Second. Okay, they're still waiting for. Is that what this armor unit is that I built here? Yes, doesn't have a headquarter unit. So this will be attached to this guy right here. All right. See, we got some more. Finland's been accepted into the Allies. That's a bit disruptive for us, but I don't think we have to worry about that overly much. Because for one reason, um, well, now I don't know if the Winter War is going to kick off. Because if Finland's part of the Allies, they're at war with Germany and Slovakia right now. We're going to, yeah, putting our zinc mines online, which we can certainly do, but let's go ahead and postpone for 6 months. We don't need. Um, the Winter War is going to be kicking off soon here. I don't know how that is going to work. We will find out soon, I suppose. Motorized HQ advance. Cool. And we're in the green. American blueprints were stolen in bridging equipment. Ooh, yay. We definitely need that. Blueprints got stolen by somebody. Okay. Study for level 3 motorized HQ. That's a yes. I forget where we've left off here. Let's just call this the 10th. Let's see. And add him to the 8th Army. Just push him out to there. And call this the 11th. Here we go. And also put the 8th Army there. Cool. We just went under 10,000 IC debt, paying 62 a day. Everything's now in the green, with exception, of course, metal and energy, but the losses there are just, yeah, they're sustainable. Our supplies, oh, it looks like we lost a bunch of IC too. That's probably why things are looking much better. Do I have anything else popping up? No, not really. Okay. Let's get our reinforcements up a little bit more. Upgrades can stay where they're at. I zoom out like this, by the way, because it seems to help improve the overall gameplay. Instead of the game having to draw all these sprites moving around on the field. I think we're up to SS that we need now. I'll take a look and see. Heavy IC effect. Yeah, some reason we lost 2 heavy IC, so I don't know. Oh, now we're definitely in the green, so we're up to naval forces at this point. Take a look at our submarines. Yes, on all 3 of these here. Long range definitely need some loving, but they'll start getting worked on here very soon. Transports, okay, no. All right, small warship. SWs, cruise and rudder. Cruiser, light cruiser class, yes please. You know, basically because I like the way that the Prinz Eugen and Bismarck, Tirpitz all look. You know, all the German warships look in World War II. You're doing pocket battleship. I I always had this in my head that the Germans had far better naval tech than any other country, and that's, well, obviously not entirely true. That's just the way I felt. The if that was the truth, of course, then, well, the Bismarck probably would have sunk. Maybe Germany's navy would have done a whole lot better in the war. We're not going to touch carrier tech just yet, but we'll get into that momentarily. But nonetheless, I do want to make sure that in this game, Germany's navy is kind of kept up a little bit. You know, we'll be falling behind where A lot of the current world navies are, like the French, for example, they got better tech than we do. British for sure. U.S., Japan, Soviet Union in some aspects, I think, has better navy. But we'll try to maintain and get there. Mount unit training and SS headquarters. So we're 35 in the red. I don't think we're gonna blow through 35 tech here, but at least we're now working on all of our sub tech and stuff like that. So the SS headquarters, we want to say yes. Thank you. And actually, we can just do this. Oh, so we have a few things here. So this unit, I guess it's okay where it's at. No, it's not actually. So we want to move up a little bit further to here. And there's an SS core here. We'll get attached to that guy there. 18th Army. Push him out that way and attach him to, here's Group C. Is that the best? This here's, we can actually attach him to. And what leader type? That guy's fine, okay. Oh, Veteran SS Division. We can move him up to there. So the next will be a regular army. I still got units making their way to, well, this guy just got built, that's why. I think we're pretty much all in place. So these guys, let's go and grab them up. We're going to march them down here. This guy first, SS Army, and we'll put our Hauser, right? No. This will be for our red SS headquarters when we finally get it. This will be for the orange headquarters when we get that as well, or I'll have to create it. So Steiner then will be in charge of this group here. And with these corps, so this will be 3rd SS Corps with this guy works, and this will be 4th SS Corps with this guy here. That guy works too. Okay. So we're all swinging our way over here. So now these guys can get attached to that army. Ha ha ha. Alrighty. Trying to nationalize again. So compensation is what we want. Yes, compensation accepted. Good. Okay, expanding our heavy industry. Kladno. I don't know where that even is, but we shall find it. So right here, just pumping all the industry there. Not that we may even end up building all of that necessarily, but that is what, I'm putting in for right now. I can always cancel as time goes on. Alrighty. Ooh, we're not going to be making so much money anymore. Who do we have? Can you attack? You're not going to be able to move in, unfortunately. So have you go there and then swinging out to Nova. All right. So it means we should be getting a little bit more IC. We're losing more money again. That's okay. Aircraft prototype. Yay. Improves our range surface defense, air defense for pretty much all of our plane types there. Artillery unit combined and training. And artillery strength increase. Yay. That does require a whole bunch more troops. Yeah. We need 113 manpower to reinforce. I gotta take a look at that. Launch the Raider. Yes, thank you. Yeah, more money we're not making. Yeah, reinforcements. Need to bump this up another 10 because we're down by 20,000 here. Oops, a little bit too much. There we go. So a matter of a week, we'll get our rares built here. We're all green in our resources now. Okay. So I would almost say we almost went overboard here, but I don't feel so. I feel that I still need my resources being worked on at this point. Direct unit. Okay. Chromite. Lost our surplus. That might be where some of our IC efficiency went already. Though I thought that was multiple. That was like 5% and 5% lost, 10% total. So I don't know. Okay. So let's see here. Blockade runners are typically the best because they're very speedy. They can get in and out of danger really, really quick. I mean, Seawolf would be pretty decent as well too, but we're not going to be attacking with these guys at all. We want them to be able to run out of danger. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, losing more money. Now we're chromite shortage. That's a bummer. Naval build time is going to go up. I don't know if that's immediate. Apparently it is, though, because these were January 43. They're now March of 43. So, yeah, that definitely hurt us a bit. I see efficiency. It's gone down another percent there. I would say things aren't quite ideal for us, but hey, that's, things can't be perfect. If it was perfect, it'd be a boring game, I feel. Do we have everything in place here? Yeah, they're not attacking us. That's like wild. I mean, it's... Oh, KG Kemp can move on back here. Yeah, that's kind of wild. I would not be... wouldn't have been expecting that at all, quite honestly. Do I have enough reinforcements? Yeah, I think we do. I have enough troops backing us up here. So we are slowly, well, not slowly. I mean, we are getting our troops up to the forefront here. Not much is going to happen here on the west at this juncture. Wow, we got a ton of divisions up here. So yeah, all of our, no, not all, but the vast majority of our armored units are in this area because we're going to push through. Not that it's ideal terrain, going through the hills and woods here, but if we're able to actually kind of go through this way, yeah, kind of roughly do the same as what Germany did historically. I do also have some fast units up here. Got a motorized Panzer, a couple more Panzer divisions. Not all of these guys are going to be attacking up here. Kind of need to separate them out a little bit, throw some units down south. But basically, plan is when we go to lowlands France, we want to be able to overrun Netherlands very quickly. Run through, push through Belgium and into France, and basically cut, just like historic, cut off whatever French British units might be in the Netherlands, Belgium, crush both those countries, take Luxembourg fairly quickly too. Have a pretty big force to get through. Push our way west through Belgium and then cut down south along the river here through Sedan. Big time push southward here to cut all this off. A little bit of a force to head westward towards Paris. The units that went this way, they'll follow the coast. Everybody that's coming through Netherlands going to meet up. We'll eventually then kill whatever's in here, keep moving along the coastline, and then push down vertically alongside Paris, moving southward here so we can encircle Paris, and then eventually just attack Paris and should be able to knock them out of the war fairly quickly. Intelligence level, let's look at our priority. France. Yeah, they're down to a 57 national unity. Wow, they had 70 something, 77 or 80 or something like that before. Soviet Union's up to 100. Those purges must have really helped. UK is at 90. United States at 100. All right. Just curious. Europe. Do by name. Denmark. Don't know. Yeah, we're not going to know any of these. Unless I put some spies towards them. Our heavy IC dropped yet again. I don't know why it fluctuates the way it does. That's kind of strange and a little bit annoying. Is what it is. Okay. So a little bit of an IC help here. We're going to do industry investment so we can get some IC. Yeah. Got a little bit extra money too. Two-engine transport. Cool. Knock this down to 60 still. We're at 98%. We need, I thought those 10,000 officers would be coming soon. I just had the first round of the, where is it at? Is it an infantry? Yeah, the officer recruitment program. I had the first round of that happen not too long ago. And I thought maybe I already had it pop in. I just wasn't paying attention. Huh. The way I was looking at it, I thought that I would be well over 100% there with my officer ratio. Maybe not. Supplies for money, supplies for money, supplies for money. Cool, we'll do all that. Oh, Netherlands also supplies for money. We'll do all that. We're going down by -14. Our supplies were okay. I mean, it's showing red, but we're okay. We're not buying energy, are we? No, we are not. Okay. All right. Keep buying my other resources that I am. Now buy 3 plus 3. Oh, I see a problem already. We need to bump this up to about 0.5 right now. Get our spies up. 99%, so good. There's $10 for not making now. Boo. We're not going to buy fuel. No. I actually think I'm going to buy fuel. I'm losing money. We're going to postpone because we're losing money. We're going to postpone for 3 months at this point. I feel is a good time frame. Engineers, that's a one and done. Gun position, it's this. Cool. We're down to 17 in the red. Another $7 we're not going to be making, so boo. Beginning of the year. We'll go and cancel that, yeah. And, okay, annual espionage, economic boost, convert ocean liners to troop ships, Brandenburg 2 commando unit. We're going to say yes to that. We're not going to. Yeah, no need at this point. There will be an event that'll pop up that'll say Do you want to have more expeditionary type craft? And I will say yes to that, but we'll hold on to it because we're going to wait for when we take Yugoslavia, Greece. We have ports down in the Mediterranean. Short-term investment, yes. Boom. Economic buying gets more IC efficiency. Boom, 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 boom. And move this guy out here. I don't think. Yeah. Well, they might need the elite light infantry because they don't have it. Or no, we do. We have commandos. They don't have commandos. Okay, so yeah, that's who you're going to go with. You get paired with that. Is that the 7th? Yes, students, 7th division. Sure, I'll sell energy. We'll pay. Radar station. Yes, we'll do all that just to basically get a radar station. Romania and Spanish state wants energy. We'll be happy to sell energy. That's fine. Expand hospitals. Special forces. Luxembourg says, no, you're not going to get any more rares, and Turkey doesn't want to give us any more money. All right. Form the 9th Panzer Division. We were down to 7740 IC debt, by the way. 7740. This is in orbital. There we go. First Panzer will work just fine. 7740. Let's see where we go down to next. Battle expert. Yeah, sure. Extra supply consumption, I know, but hey. 8979. That's not bad, actually. 1500. That's not terrible. Technically, I mean, we're paying 60 now. We're paying only 61 per. This IC fluctuation is kind of confusing to me, but it is what it is. 1500. That's 25 days. So that's not bad. 25 days basically to buy, build a Panzer unit. Here's another payment received. So November 6th, December. So it is every 2 months, and yeah, it's about $3,000. Okay, cool. I'm down with that. That we can certainly survive on. Exchange IC for resources, refitting Horst Wessel to 109s. Let's go and do that. Let's say not worth it now. We might have to take advantage of this. That's a lot of money. We don't. Wow. Supplies is a big hit too. But yeah, not worth it for right now. So it took away something and gave me all that. Oh, you know what? These guys need to run around. There we go. Yeah, we're still recuperating. Yeah, they're still recuperating. Stop. Because it converted, looks like it converted 3 interceptors for one wing of twin engine fighters here, the BF-110s. Yeah, their strength's not going up either, so they'll need to sit and wait until their strength goes up. I don't want to move them. I think I discussed this before, but yeah, it's some sort of issue where, look at those 110s, where the units created by an event, for whatever reason, their strength is coming in, sometimes comes in at 0. I don't know why exactly. It would seem to me you could probably tell it to come in at strength 15, or 25, or, something. Even if you didn't know what the current strength level is, you could at least have it come in at something, I believe. But in any event, it does take a while for it to kick in and start doing the strength improvement. Okay, so this is Lord Hee-Haw, right? Yeah, it's broadcast, sure. Lost some more heavy IC. I don't know what's going on there. I have no clue. If somebody knows why I'm losing heavy IC, just let me know. 2. Yes, we'll go ahead and do both of those. So, let's call this the 12th for right now. I'm not sure what to call it precisely, but won't worry about it. Put him in charge and I'll assign him to the 1st. And we'll move him out to here. Cool. And I think I have an eastern front and a western front. We will call this northern front. Move this up to here-ish. Doesn't matter who I put in charge, realistically speaking. And call this the home front. Move it all the way down south to here. Again, doesn't matter what leader I put towards it. It's just for flavor. It's not really for anything else at this point, realistically speaking, but I have it here. Okay. Let's move you out there. Just curious, what's our revolt risk looking like? Not I mean, obviously west where all our troops are congregated. Not terrible though. Could be better. Norway is mobilizing, as they should. We will be attacking Denmark here momentarily. Don't let them know. I need to look at weather real quick. Kind of as to be expected, just overcast though. We do some snows in the area. So especially up north, well, that's kind of a no duh. Yeah, overall the weather's not looking terrible. Air launch torpedo advance, it's a one and done. Okay. So definitely looking good to attack Denmark here. We are, I need to, is it the 7th? Oh, it has a light infantry attached to it as well. I just need to put the commando to it. I'll put the light infantry with that group there, the 22nd. I have a feeling, though, this weight's going to go up that much more. We can carry 61, which is more than what the 7th... Part of what I'm going to be doing for Denmark hinges. I really would like to drop a paratroop group onto Copenhagen there. But I could just simply utilize the auxiliary vessels and have the yeah, let's move these guys down like so here. Because I think I have sufficient force here. All right. So if I go ahead and attack Denmark now with the forces, I'll have about 6 divisions or more than that. That's going to just basically just go straight up north. A couple move over this way. If I use the mountaineers to attack, do a amphibious assault on the island here and also here. We could get Denmark that much quicker, and then I could bring my mountaineers up to here, and then we'll be able to use them for the naval invasion of Norway. Question, yes, February is when these garrisons will be ready. Supplies, yeah, that's good. That's good, I suppose. Still need my upgrades. Yeah, at the point where I'm at right now with the amount of IC that I've got going towards everything, yeah, this is our builds for right now. So much stuff I'd like to have still. Goodness gracious. Anyway, we'll get there. So yeah, so what I'm thinking thus will be, we'll move you guys there, like so. You guys move there, like so. And you guys move there. Because we can carry 300 and 240. Yep, that should be sufficient. That's 300. And 300, okay. 161. This is a larger group. What's your 283? Yeah, okay, good. So I think we'll get this working just fine. Let me double check this guy just to make sure. 282, yep. And this guy should be the same, 283, okay. Am I moving one of the... So actually, let's have you guys move here. Have you guys move over there because you're 168. Okay, so the one group is moving over Rostock will be picked up and can get transport of invasion. The 2 groups coming here, picked up and taken care of. The one group that's moving over here, one of the 2 groups moving over here, can also get picked up and get transported. 2, 3, 4, 5. But then the other one's gonna have to wait until these guys come back, and then I can do a naval invasion with them again. Yeah, okay. All right, let's pass this up a little bit further here. Naval HQ. When do I want to kick off? Yeah, we'll do level 3, sure thing. Again, this is strictly for role-playing purposes, if you will. You know, not too much. We'll put not much effect will these naval and Air Force headquarters actually have in the grand scheme of things. We're going to call this Transport Fleet Command. Not him. OKM, I think. Yeah, OKM we want to put you on, and I'm going to move you up to over here. Doesn't matter, their leader. This fleet command, so So this fleet command, we can call this the Baltic Fleet Command. This fleet command, I think I wanted to call it the North Sea Fleet Command. Okay. All right. So yeah, attacking Denmark here. Oh, what is this? Infiltration tactics. Okay, that's a one and done. So we're 6 in the red. Cool. Beginning of the year. So therefore, when we go green, we'll start with nation. This is the process we're going to be going pretty much from this point onward. Nation, land forces, air forces, naval forces, and the associated doctrines and chain of command for each land, air, and naval. Attacking Denmark. I think we need to kick that off like now-ish. These guys will be down between the 5th and 16th of February. So we'll have Denmark conquered well before then. Our forces will then reorganize and get ready for using Denmark as a jumping off point to attack and take out Norway. Let's say the 20th, January 20th. Let's check weather real quick. Yeah, let's see. Looks like the weather should be fine. Let's slow this down a little bit here. Armor strength increase. It's a one and done, I know. Yeah, it looks like we should be good to go for the 20th. Weather-wise, we're not going to get terribly affected by it. The simplified terrain, pretty much easy peasy. My units, slowly. When are you getting up there? Midnight the 19th, okay. You won't be able to attack, but that's okay. All my... When are you going to be arriving? 18th, so later today, later tomorrow. Okay, we're good to go. However, you are holding the works up a little bit, so you'd be arriving here in the 18th. Afternoon, probably arriving here the evening, late evening, early morning, 18th, 19th, and then arriving here evening of the 19th, I'd have to imagine. So, okay, I think that works just fine. Just curious, by the way. Yeah, so it should have been the Winter War, but strangely, because Finland joined the Allies, that's not occurring. That will be very interesting. Because I don't know if Finland will stay with the Allies or if things will prompt them to switch over to us. Let's check selected. Yeah, they're an Allies member will not drift. I would have to throw not diplomacy, because there really isn't anything my diplomats can do. It'd have to be my spies would have to do something here. Probably would need covert operations. But I mean, there's no way we could. I don't think I could get that done. Well, it'll be interesting to see what transpires here. All right, let's speed this up a little bit here. 19th by mercenary unit. I want to say it's just a battalion, not a brigade. I'm thinking of what could we. This is like a light infantry unit. Is this the type of unit that'll be able to get paradropped? This is the elite light infantry. Yes, elite light infantry can get pair dropped. Yeah, so we will take that. Oh, is that prop? Well, let's take care of reinforcements there. Good to see those finally go into the green there. Cool. Push that to the top. It says mercenary militia. I don't like the way that sounds. Makes it sound extremely weak. You're about to make it there. So morning of the 20th, so actually you're going to be a bit too late. Do we need to wait for that unit? I mean, I've got 5 divisions that can attack for sure. 2 of them headquarter units, so that's fine. 2 divisions, one of which being a headquarter unit, can attack and make their way up north that way. Creesh, yes, put him in charge. So, our mountaineers, we need to. I need 4 naval landings. One in Svendeborg, I believe. One here, one here, one here. So we can attack Copenhagen from 3 sides. So they're going to attack. Have them go up there. I got 2 auxiliary ships here, so everything here will place them all here, and this one's just going to place them there. Cool. We can load now. Let's go ahead and move out. We can load now. Let's go ahead and move out. Load up, and let's go ahead and move out. Load up. Let's go ahead and move out to there. Okay. So now at this point, I need to, let's see, put our big boys out as a blocker to prevent any offensive or any attacks from Britain, France. Me just moving my naval units out, the AI knows it's going to be moving all their ships they can over here to deal with it. And let's get our light cruisers into here as well. Coastal battleships. Let's move them up to there, and I think that's it. I think that's all my navy at this point. Okay. I mean, I've got, subs we can push out, but nah, we're not going to do anything with that. Okay. So our fleets are moving out at this point in time. So we are, make sure my fighters are moving. Yes, they are. Cool. So you'll arrive at 9 a.m. So we're going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and declare on Denmark at this point in time. Declare war. We want to conquer. And now we need to start actually moving all of our troops. So these guys are going to move up here like so. Drop him off here, and then they're going to go straight up like that. The next group here, minus him because he's way too weak. We're going to go up here. And then up here, like so. And then like that. These two guys, actually here, and then, yeah, cut over like that. So we need to invade there. These guys are not ready yet, but they soon will be. Slow this down one more. Okay, we got some medium bombers. It's going to go ahead and bomb like that with those guys. Not port strike, ground attack, just for the month. Oh, I did it wrong. Ground attack on Copenhagen and those areas there. This group here, it's going to attack here, ground attack, yes. Odense and Faaborg. This group here is going to concern themselves with all of this area. Light bombers, we're kind of in a rough shape, but this close air support can actually get some work done. There we go. Yeah, they're in rough shape. They're in rough shape. I think we're okay. This light bomber group, actually. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do naval strikes in this region for the next month. This group, I need to move them to, yeah, their own airbase to here. Okay. This group, we're going to move them to their own airbase down here. And this group, we're going to move them down to this airbase here as well. Okay. Yeah, too far away. All right. Air, Navy, everything. So we got some land combat going on here. That should be a fairly easy win on our part. Ditto there too. Got bombings going on there as well. And Copenhagen, there's some. Actually, it's just a garrison, 2 garrison units and a bunch of headquarter divisions. So nothing terribly impressive. We had something get built. Oh, these mercenaries. So they're elite light infantry. So they count similar to that. Here's what I'm kind of wondering. The 7th weighs 77. They weigh 85. We can carry 61. So the 7th, what do we need to drop off here? So they weigh a lot. Do we really need the motorcycle recon attachment? Probably not. Let's grab the 7th, load them up, pair drop them. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, they don't really need the motorcycle regiment because they're not going to move after they land on Copenhagen. So this group here needs to invade there because these guys. Okay, yeah. So we got naval combat over here. Oh, interesting. Well, good thing I put my coastal battleships here in place. Well, they're patrolling, so we should be fine. I'm kind of worried of our auxiliary vessels taking some inordinate amount of damage. But we are actually taking a whole bunch of damage here. On the Battle Thunder Corps. 2 auxiliary vessels are getting a little bit beat up there. One at Sundberg. That's our paratroopers. 7th dropped in. Looks poor, but we're actually going to be doing okay, I feel. You need to come out to here. I feel like I need you there. Yeah, instead of patrolling, let's just simply move. We don't need to patrol. Okay, cool. So they're actually fleeing now. So hopefully we can get that invasion off without losing anybody. Please, 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 please. I'm not seeing any enemy ships rounding the bend here. Cool. All right. One invasion taken care of. This invasion should be finishing up pretty soon here. Supplies, okay. And why is I'm not doing a naval invasion of Copenhagen itself? Because we don't want to be embroiled in a running battle the whole entire time with our transports. Because we'll be sitting here until we finally win the naval invasion battle. I want to drop my guys off and run away. Because these are not strong. These auxiliary ships, they're not strong at all. Okay, we can move up to Odense, which, by the way, the reason why I'm saying that, this is a victory point location. Copenhagen's 5. Our house is 1. I think I need all 3 victory point locations before they will actually surrender to us. You know what? Let's go ahead and save the game. Let's something to make sure nothing terrible happens at this point. Nothing is still coming around the bend. Heavy IC went up a little bit again. I don't know why. We need to bump this up to 60. I think I lost some leadership. That would be why, because that doesn't have leadership actually. But let's go and take it. 37%. Let's go and have them also attack. All right. Okay. I don't think this group needs to have a German light vehicle. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think light vehicles can be airdropped. No, light transports. Okay, so maybe yes on that. That might be something that can be dropped. What's the weight on this, by the way? 9? Okay. Oh, we got something going on here. One ship, a British destroyer, trying to make its way past, and nope. Been attacked in Thunder. That's okay. Should be landing here soon. So now this guy, load up. Can we invade there? Air attack over Copenhagen. One fighter against my bombers. We're not doing too well there though. Thunder, we should do fine. It's not a big deal. I've got the other garrison coming in, and Copenhagen, this is just the 7th, but yeah, like I said, that's That will turn out okay. Okay, there, good. We'll march on in. That 9 goes to a 34. Oh, wow. A whole bunch of destroyers, British destroyers. So we've sunk 6 destroyers at this point in time at a loss of nothing. How are we doing? Normally, when I pull this type of stuff off, the British come over and raffle stomp my navy, but we are doing okay. Do we have 15 destroyers? Is that the case? Yeah, we have 15 destroyers here. So, whatever that British is, it isn't anything. It died. It died. Alrighty. Things looking pretty good already here. We're up to 41 now. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do that. Okay. That should get everybody off the ships there, and then I need to turn around and move them back. I think it's a one and done. It appears to be so, yeah. Okay, good. You're running back. Oof. The SH took a bunch of hits there. That was the initial. These Danish ships came out. You know what? Would I feel okay if we lost the SH? I mean, I want to make that a future light carrier, but I think we were okay with that. 3 days in, we're actually doing pretty good. There at a surrender level. So when we get our house, that surrender level is not going to change too much more. It'll be up to 35%. So obviously we do need Copenhagen, but I just wonder if only Copenhagen is what we need to capture. We don't need our house. I don't know. That'd be 85% roughly, if we based on the math. Oh, we got torpedo boats, 4 light cruisers. So this is the bulk of their navy now. We're taking some hits, unfortunately. Admiral Shear's taking some big blows. Yeah, Admiral Shear took some hits there, and one of our destroyers took a little bit of a hit, but otherwise, we're doing okay. Hopefully, drop off those troops. Come on, come on. There we go. We'll go and attack there like so. Okay, you guys are about ready to march in. There we go. We will head back, rebase. We will also head back, rebase. And you're in the process of rebasing. So all of our troops, yeah, pretty much going that way. Let's go with these guys. Just attack here. Oh, I guess, okay. So everybody has to go to Copenhagen. 95. Copenhagen's going to fall pretty easily. I wonder. So we can't cross over. Probably because of all the traffic, naval traffic going through here. Naval combat. So this is a bunch of Danish ships. Here. Yeah, the SH I don't want to lose if at all possible. Kolding, we won. Cool. We're rolling the Dutch, or the Danish back rather. Okay, cool. We won there. Holding strong. Don't care about that. Alrighty. Oh, no. So now we have 3 French battleships, a French light cruiser, and 2, I'm assuming, French destroyers. Yeah, 2 French destroyers getting mixed in here now. We might lose the Admiral Scheer, but we'll see. Our light bombers, which I wasn't watching here, but our light bombers should actually be doing some naval combat there. Copenhagen, we won. Cool. Oh, we actually, yes, all we needed was Copenhagen because boom, all done. So we lost quite a bit, but they immediately rolled over. Won a Tonder, conquered. Yay, okay. So you need to race like mad back to here. You need to race like mad back to here, and you guys all need to race like mad back to here. Come on, go, go, go. Just get into port because there are some ships coming in, and there's French ships here as well. Good God. I'm not seeing any naval bombardment. Didn't I tell? Yeah, naval strike attacking Oresund. But there we go. Well, maybe not. Ugh, this will be kind of rough here. I'd rather not be losing anything, but I mean, there we go. We lost a destroyer, but they did. The Danish lost 3 torpedo boats. Not a huge deal, but nonetheless good. The French lost a light cruiser. That is good. The United States wants to buy some supplies. Yay, we will do so. I don't see where, after conquering Denmark, where I've captured much in the way of booty. I think we didn't really do too much there. And I gotta wait a day before these numbers reflect what they truly are, I think. That's got to be more than 1.28. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Control of Greenland and Iceland. Rather rather odd that happened now, and here we have Trump demanding Greenland from the Danes. Canada too, for that matter. At least I'm going about it the right way, which is actually attacking Denmark and taking over their country. All right, let's wait till we get a day past here. So it took roughly 5 days. That's not bad. I think I've done it quicker. All right, so this is day 6 here. Let's take a look. Still hasn't gone up fully. Ditto there. So only 1 rare. Yeah, I'm not going to build on either of those. We did get some more IC, so yay for that, but amount of resources we're getting is not all that much. So a training base and manufacturing plant, that's pretty nice there. Small shipyard we got as well. Here we got a decent coal field. We could put a steel factory in there if we want to, but I don't think I'll worry about that. Our house, it's a couple IC, 1 IC, light and medium aircraft factories too up north there. That is nice. Artillery factory, armaments factory, submarine shipyard, all nice things to be getting. Okay. So all in all, that worked very well for us. So yeah, the French and British are coming in, but they're just a moment too late, unfortunately for them. We need to sail here to Copenhagen. Let's see how quickly we can rebase there. This torpedo boat, yeah, it'll stay there. So there's a group coming down, just I guess to kind of see. We just did a naval strike on them. Not sure how much of effect that was, but did another naval strike. Another railroad artillery, yay. Fighter pilot training, cool. And that gets us to the green. 97%, so yeah, I need more leadership, need more, oh, this needs to go up by a bit. Anyway, so beginning of the year, nation. So we're looking at 1940 tech and older. There's a bunch of stuff. And we are going for all this. Definitely need that supply throughput. The home front focus, I don't know if, let me actually put the home front focus towards the front. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get it. At some point, I think we lose, something happens and we lose the capability of actually researching it. But I want to try to do as quickly as possible because everything but the manpower loss is really good to have. First aid, yes. Combat medicine, most definitely. Industry, definitely go on those two. All additional supply production. Need heavy armor and electro welding. Electronic, radios, man, everything here we need. Infantry radio, tank communications, airborne radio communications, radars, research efficiency, radar for our ships as well. So much stuff here. And all this as well here. Installation security, basing. Yeah, we need to improve naval base efficiency. Not as much. We don't need it as much as Japan needs it, for example, or the United States or UK. Those have overseas, but we will need it just because that will help for when we take Norway and we need to ship, convoy our convoy supplies to Norway. There, it'll help all that out. Okay, that went so much better than I was kind of anticipating. Let's grab you guys up. We're going to march you down towards this way here. Yeah, we're good to go all around here. I got to wait till this all calms down. We don't, so you can stop. Yeah, let's move them down to here for future. You can stop, but we want you instead to do some naval throughout this area here. Do that for the next month. Yeah, you're moving out. That's what you're doing. Oh, you totally forgot about you. Oh my goodness. 2 units, 4 units, 4 units, 2 units, 20 units. So I'll move them up there. Okay. So you're doing naval strikes. Keep doing that. Close air support. We need to move you towards the front lines here. Not seeing much. I mean, I've got some medium bombers heading there. Well, that being the case, let's just move you up to the front anyway. You're good with where you're at. Oh, actually, rebase up there. Yeah, I can't be moving all my. Yeah, keep doing the light strikes. That's okay. Move them up to Copenhagen there, because then I can use them. What's their range? 425. So they will be able to just bomb Oslo and the coastal areas here. Just hit Stavanger as well. So that medium bomber group from Copenhagen will be able to hit pretty much everything in the southern area, which that's great. Got some air combat. Dusseldorf. That's enemy bombers making a nuisance. Both of our SS garrisons or militia are attacking there. All right, so everything is set the way we need here. Oh, so we need you to come over to there. I want you guys to come over to here. We can kind of spread this out a little bit, I feel. Yeah, let's do it like that. So, alrighty then. Once these guys move into here, then I'll be picking up a whole bunch and we'll be dropping them off again once it starts calming down here. Alrighty. Yay. So, we got some garrisons coming out next month. This group, we need to beef up our reinforcements a little bit here. Supplies, we can drop this down a bit, a couple points. We'll leave our upgrades the way they are. Consumer goods needs to go up a little bit here. So next month we got the garrisons coming in, and I'll place them at the at 5 Pripyat, 1 at Copenhagen, 1 here at Odense, 1 at our house, 1 here. So that's 4, and maybe the 5th here at Lech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1 at Lech, and then create the their garrison headquarters. Ooh, my mouse is going crazy. Create the garrison headquarters and just, I don't know, place it somewhere around here in the open. And then we can start moving all the units that I've got in this area. Down to the south. You know what? I think I have, don't I have you? Yeah. We can actually use you in Norway. I don't think 7 Mountaineer divisions will be sufficient in Norway. 7 Mountaineers and 1 paratrooper. So we're going to move you up to there, like so. So those 3 divisions, those 3 divisions. Okay. Okay. All right, speed this up a little bit here. Belgium is mobilizing. They're seeing the handwriting on the wall, obviously. All in all, I think that was a very good battle. I very much feel that we did what we need to do there. 5 days. Granted, the actual, what was it, 24 hours for taking over Denmark? But it's honestly, there are certain things that just cannot be replicated well in Hearts of Iron 3. It's not the modification's fault. It's just the game's fault, the game engine's fault. It just can't do some of the things that actually happened in in the war here. Sure, we'll do that, and we'll sell the energy. Okay, and we'll buy the crude oil. All right. Oh, and I totally forgot. So, go to politics. Instead of military government, we're going to do total exploitation. So we can improve the amount of resources that we get, as well as IC. The amount of IC we're going to get is not going to jump by much. Actually, didn't even jump at all. The amount of leadership we had did drop a bit, though. Quite a bit. It is what it is, though. Columbia, cool. IC is being wasted in reinforcements. I like to see that. Okay, so yeah, that's good. This coming out in May is also good. Gliders can carry 21. So that is 84 alone. So the two groups that I have, so those 4 gliders alone can't quite lift off the 22nd. Can't quite do it. That's okay. The idea is I was going to go ahead and attach them to my existing. Well, you know what I could do? I could pull the one assault glider off. This would be 40 weight, and if I pull that off, that's 21 to the that'd be 105. Because I'll have 5 of them total. It's 105 weight they could potentially carry. So this guy could be lifted easily by all those guys. 40 weight, would that be still the 7th? 56. Nope. Dang. Or maybe what I do is I throw a transport plane. Maybe I have to mix it up a little bit and just have like one group. What would this be total? So that's 61 plus the 84 that's coming out. That's 145 total. Let's write that number down, Tom, so I don't have to sit there and try to remember it. So this unit is 85, and this unit is 56. That's 141 total. So I guess theoretically, is there a way that I could do it though? I don't think there is actually. I'm trying to think of a way to mix and match the assault gliders and transport planes around so that I could have one group take one paratrooper and the other group take the other. I can combine them together and they could take both paratroopers, but I don't know if you can do that. I would think so. I've never tried that. I've always just had one paratrooper get dropped at a time. But if I combine all this together and then combine the paratroopers together, can I have them both load up onto the transport plane, onto this whole entire, and drop two paratroopers at the same time? I'm gonna have to look into that. If so, that'll work. Okay. What I've done is made sure that I will get it to work. This group. Oh, hold on here. This group here, we want to just group together like so. Don't really care who gets attached to it. I can build a paratrooper unit around this. What would that look like? So I already have, well, let's the flank. So we already have this. We don't have air landing infantry just yet, so this is what I'd be building to staff onto that. And its total weight we don't know. because it does. All the stats that it shows here, it does not show you with the weight. But we could probably extrapolate that, I think. I don't have an airborne engineer built yet. Let's go and throw that in there just so we can kind of it's in the queue. 13 for the paratrooper alone. Okay. So 13. The headquarters can't be that much. Is there headquarters on here? Yes, there is. 13, so that's 5, so that's 18. So the only thing I don't know is the engineer. Because we don't have an airport engineer. So we could say the engineer's probably around maybe 10. The mix support's as heavy as it is. The engineer's probably kind of close. So let's say maybe it's 28. So that's 67. We're a 67 weight that we're probably building. That sounds about right, I feel. I feel it sounds about right. Okay. So the upshot is building my third paratroop division with the. I know I'm like spending so much time stressing over this, but nonetheless, yeah, build these gliders, combine it all together one big group. Should be able to put both paratrooper divisions onto that long haul and be able to drop them off somewhere. So have two paratroopers drop in one area, and then down the road we'll need a few more paratroopers and some more transport planes. I feel. I mean, the gliders are quick and easy to build, but transport planes are more survivable. Okay, these are getting built here soon. Once they're built and put in place in Denmark, shortly after that is when we're going to go to war with Norway, take them on, which we'll definitely need to do because they're resource rich. But we'll probably need to wait until March. While the weather doesn't look terrible throughout here, up north it looks rather frightful, and we will need to take Narvik. I think Narvik's 1-pointer. Bergen's 5. I think Oslo's 5. Yeah, I think we need Narvik, but I could be wrong on that. Once we take Oslo or Bergen, that'll tell us if the surrender level's at 50% or less, 49.9%, and less, then all we know is we just need that. But if the surrender level is like 50.1%, taking both's not going to really help, I feel. All right, let's let some time go here. I want to go to the new month. We need to get our troops kind of situated. This situation here with enemy naval units sailing around, we want them to get the heck out of here. And I see we're doing some naval strikes on them. Japan announces record budget. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but that is interesting. All right, let's drop this down to 50. And supplies, we can actually probably drop that down to 90. There we go, 91, that's good. Pump that up a little bit so we're not in the red. Yeah, we're building more of our resources again. We need those resources. Really need those resources. This coal field we're going to drop down to the bottom. I need to get some other stuff instead. Actually, both these coal fields we can drop to the bottom as well. This one too. Okay. Anyway, a ton of infrastructure needs to be built later on as well. Oh, goodness gracious. So much stuff. So much stuff. Well, things will get better here later on this year. So we already did the autosave. Let's go ahead and speed it up. I want a couple days to go by. We want to continue to deal with the Soviets. So until it gets the agreement gets removed, which spoiler will be June of 1941. We're losing IC. We're getting crude oil and rare materials. Yay! Gained 5,000 crude oil, so yay on that. Yes, we'll go ahead and take the. These are anti-air. There's no reason not to take it. Oh, what do we got going on here? So a whole bunch of stuff is attacking us here. So what we can do, we can throw these guys into the mix. They're spoiling for something. Cool. More reinforcements. More resources being built. I like to see that. Detachment to the 227th. Okay. Special forces increase. That's a one and done. Armor plating, though, that is also a one and done. 36 in the red. Bunch of nation stuff is what choked us up there, but we're okay. So we got a new infantry division. We're going to go ahead and march them westward here. This guy in Castle, perhaps. There we go. Beautiful. And do I want to? You know what? We're going to throw the anti-air on with the leader types here. Like so. Because I mean, I'm attacking with these with all headquarter units basically. Anyway. Okay. Oh, is there a garrison? 4th Garrison Corps. Command West. Let's go ahead and where? So I guess, I mean, I could attach them to Dernosy. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, I think we got everything else here taken care of appropriately. How's this going here? Well, slowly they're dying. Slowly. 4% because our units got engaged. Fighter ground control. And that's probably reinforcements. Yep. Oh, wow. That's a huge drop right there. That's nice to see. New combat ace has appeared. Yay. Heavy ICs increased. Those who followed my Japanese campaign know that we would also get, I don't know, where's the ace? We would get these from time to time. I thought I had a, yes, I do. This guy here. So, there we go. And let's do this. Time to time to get these aces. And they use old equipment, unfortunately. And I don't think they ever get improved. But they're really, really, really good at what they do. Yeah, the strength and organization, the morale. Actually, kind of on par already with the 109s. But yeah, you can see the differences here. Uh, air attack, twice the air attack alone. I don't think they ever get upgraded, and I could be wrong on that. They might actually get some upgrades over time, but nonetheless, it's worth it putting in. And what I'll do is I'll still create a wing of 4 interceptors, but I'll have an ace along with it, kind of acting as like a leader type. Helps improve them quite a bit. Bomber targeting. I want to say this was pointed out to me that bomber targeting and fighter targeting seem to be at odds with each other, but I have a feeling that the two of them, bomber target, we go ahead and negate that. The two of them, um, it's like the IC, industrial zone, no, here, industrial production and industrial efficiency. Industrial production, 21% bonus to IC, -3 to IC efficiency. IC efficiency, -4% to IC, but +8% to IC efficiency. So combined together, you're talking about a 5% bonus to IC efficiency and a 17 bonus to IC. I feel that happens here as well too. Bomber targeting +48, fighter targeting -12. Bomber targeting -10, which would mean a bomber targeting a +38. Fighter target a +25, which means a fighter target a +13. I think that's what that means. Is it balances out in that kind of way. Still getting a good bonus. First of our garrison troops, we'll put him at Copenhagen for right now. We're not gonna. Do I do I throw him a leader on him already? Nah. Well, yeah. Yeah. So this is the, what am I up to? 6th Garrison Corps? Because I want to say you have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then the 5th is up here. Yes, I guessed correctly. However, we need to get rid of this. No, we don't need that leader in charge there. Good God. The best leader around in charge of these garrison troops. No. We'll put him in charge. Okay. First of our 5 garrisons popping in here, which then means now I think we're good to go here. Yeah, we are pretty much good to go. We can leave these 2 guys behind. I can't, not all these guys can fit. Oh, wow. I see. Okay. Let's do it like this then. There, let's load up. We're going to go ahead and transport up to there. These auxiliaries, we're going to rebase up to there. Basically make a very, very mad dash up there. Don't need you, Kriegsmarine. Yeah, let's leave you behind. All you guys will also move up here like so too. The Kriegsmarine, we could probably leave the Admiral Shear behind. And here. All the damaged vessels we will leave behind so they can get fixed. Everybody else will make that mad dash up here. Dilutes our strength a bit, but that's not a terrible thing to do, I feel. Call it the 1st Reserve Navy for right now. And these guys we're going to sit in the back, but this is what's waiting for them. We're not going to put them into the queue right now because they're just going to sit there, unfortunately, and nothing will come of it. So for right now, that's the way it's going to be. All right. Let's actually have all you guys get picked up. And we will move down towards here. I will have you guys actually come to over here to our house. We'll pick these guys up a little bit later. All right. All right, wait a few more days. Hitler meets with donuts. So one of two things are going to happen here. Either for the next 2 months. Well, let's see. You know what? I want the steel production gain. I want that instead. But well, whatever it is, it'll be something good that we could use. Donuts wanted 300 submarines, by the way. He said with 300 submarines, I could starve Britain out of the war. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this because it improves our espionage bonus. I think there's maybe some minuses that occur down the road, but yeah, the bonus right now is just too good to say no to. All right, 2 hours in, over 2 hours, and we're at a good point. We're a good 3 months in. We've gone over 90 days since we started this episode. Since then, we've taken over Denmark, and they're now ours. So yay, we've gotten them under our control. And we're setting ourselves up for the next step, which will be the attack on Norway, which I'll be in early March, as soon as we possibly can. I would like to say once the snowfalls cease, kind of type deal, because I think that event removes winter effects, and we don't want to be impacted adversely by the weather. The goal is we definitely need to have landings just outside Oslo and Bergen here, but also Stavanger and Kristiansand. So there'll be 4 landing points here at least. There'll be one also around Trondheim, I think, and one around Narvik. Those, though, I'm not going to do. Those I'll have to do the cheat code, and I'll show you guys how that goes. Basically, I'm just going to teleport units to those locations, and that'll represent the actual historical troops being shuttled up there, ferried up there by German destroyers. The Germans ended up losing a lot of their navy during this operation coming up, but we'll probably end up losing some of our navy anyway once we start making our naval invasions to the south here, southern Norway. But we will be doing that with our mountaineers. As you saw, we've got 5 mountaineer groups. So there's five mountaineer groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 5 mountaineer groups. So 5 separate invasion zones. Oslo, let's see, let me check that again one more time here so I can make sure I got it planned out right. So we've got two corps that only have 1 division each, and 3 corps that have 2 divisions. So the 1 corps divisions are going to go in Stavanger and Kristiansand. The 2 corps will go on Oslo, Bergen, and Narvik with the Mountaineers. Trondheim I think I've got, isn't there an infantry? Yeah, no, is it that group? This group here. This group is gonna sit around. I'm gonna use them to attack Trondheim, to do a naval invasion on Trondheim. We may do another paradrop as well. Yeah, we should be able to. I will get my, actually, what's our range? 365. Going from there to Oslo. Too far. So Kristiansand, I suppose. We'll do a airborne invasion on Kristiansand. And if that goes off swimmingly, then I can actually shuttle the troops into there without needing to do a naval invasion. Or if we do it from here, can we do a naval invasion? Yes, certainly do a naval invasion on Oslo. Can do, or airborne, I should say. Can do an airborne invasion on Bergen. So here I think is what we're going to end up doing. Yeah, can't do anything with you just yet. He would have to shed so much stuff to be able to be viable, to be usable for an airdrop, which I mean still a possibility, but um, do the airdrop in March, and then in May 10th, these are ready. So then late May, I'll be able to do an airdrop with this unit for sure. Both units, somewheres, probably like deep in France or something like that. Okay, I'm liking how that plan is coming together. So yeah, let's go ahead and just move them up to here, rebase. They'll get their org back fairly quickly. So March, naval airborne operation over Norway. Take Norway in a matter of a month, probably. Um, these garrison units aren't ready until July, early to mid-July, unfortunately. That's what I'm seeing. Uh, that's fine. If it'll probably like end of March when we do the invasion of Norway, and probably like end of April, early May before we actually take Norway, maybe. I can get my airborne unit out of there, leave the mountaineers behind to hold the place down until I can get the garrison troops in, and then the mountaineers move up towards Finland there. Yeah, and then I'm thinking if we waited till May to attack the lowlands in France, I wonder how bad off that would be for me. I'm kind of thinking I'd have to attack the lowlands in France in April for sure. I would love to get an airborne operation off early enough, but yeah, if we can't, we can't. That's all right. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm in perfect shape, I want to say here now, to be able to do something. It says 144 units, but realistically speaking, probably a good 40 of those are headquarter units, maybe more. There's easily another 20 garrison units, so less than half of the units here are not actually going to be usable much. Kiss Cavalier Brigade, where are you? Oh, that's right. I was going to attach you to that guy. There we go. So it's about probably 70 divisions is what I've got that are actually going to be maybe a little bit more. It might be closer to 80 divisions because I'll include the core headquarter units involved to get involved in all this too. So probably 80 divisions total that's going to get involved in attacking here. The that'll be just a raffle stomp all throughout the lowlands, of course. They'll fall within a matter of a few weeks. Belgium takes a little bit longer just because of the amount of troops that sit in Antwerpen and Brussels, both of which I need. Liege also takes a long time before it falls. But anyway, I think I can get France before the end of summer. And even at that kind of historically earlier timeline. But anyway, I think good episode overall. Thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly do appreciate it. And I will see you next episode. Bye.